Okay, so I have. Oh, let me turn my light on. Okay, so I have my first meet of this track season, December 3rd. I don't know if you've seen it online, but there's been many videos about my race, and I decided to react, give people my true experience and why I ran these certain times because it really had an uproar. I didn't expect people to be following this race because the main part of the season starts in January. December is just like getting your feet wet. And honestly, I haven't ran for a system, like a college system, in 2 years. So I wasn't trying to do anything amazing. And these aren't excuses either. I'm just giving y'all what was going through my head and, why I ran these certain times. Because as y'all know, I've ran 6.74 as my PR. And for the 400, I've ran 48. I've split 47 before. I'm definitely not slow. So I can understand why people were so shocked and wanted to make videos about my race. So Aaron Brown, he's a track runner. I don't even know where he runs at right now. But he posted my race thing at like over 100,000 views, like one of his most viewed videos this whole month. So yeah, let's watch it. And first off, I never claimed to jog. I don't know why he said that. I've never even talked to him about this race. He just pulled this out of his ass, honestly. Um, and also, when we got into the blocks, my boy RJ, he's right here in the lane next to me. I'm pretty sure he won this race. I'm actually gonna be training with him this week. But he wiped his like the sticker for his number, like he was getting in the blocks, right? He pushed his sticker over and it flew and ended up getting on my block. So after this happened, I was thinking in my head, like, should I raise my hand and tell him, like, yo, there's a sticker, like, I need to reset? Like, it just threw off my whole, like, mental, like, my whole mode that I was in. I was like, yo, he just threw a sticker on my block, like, right where my foot is supposed to be. And like I said earlier, this is not an excuse. This is what happened this race. And RJ will attest to this. He said, I'm sorry, bro. And then next thing you know, the official's like set. And I'm like, oh, well, might as well just run it. At a little bit, I was just like, I'm faster than all these guys. Like, I'll probably just go out here and, easily run like an easy 6.8, 6.9 and go on with my day. So my start was not the greatest. And I don't have really anything to say about that other than, I wasn't going 110%. I would say I was going like 95% out of the blocks. We were working on blocks around 2 weeks prior to this. And right here is a little bit before this actually is where I kind of felt something in my hamstring. It wasn't like anything big, but in my head, I'm like, I'm not trying to get hurt my first race back in college. Because earlier this year when I ran 6.88, went extremely viral, millions and millions of views, I ran through the line, I went out hard, got out hard, finished through, and like at the end, my right hamstring had a little bit of a strain. And then when outdoor came, I ran the 100 and tweaked it a little bit more. So this race, I was just like, I'm not trying to get hurt. Every race that I ran this year, I've gotten hurt, and I just didn't want to do that again. So I didn't really give it another. I didn't hit my next gear, so I just stayed at this pace. And I thought I was gonna run like 6.9, but let's rewatch it one more time because, as you can see, right here, I start shutting it down. Like right here, I don't even pump my arms like that. I'm just happy that I finished the race. And like when I knew I wasn't gonna win, I kind of was just like, dang, like, cause I usually am easily ahead in all 60-meter races. If you know me, you've seen my races. Like, so yeah, like as you can see, my arms weren't even pumping those last few meters. Let's read some of these comments. I think I would have beat 7-1 in like 7th, 8th grade. Cap. At one point, that boy said he had the best start on TikTok. I still believe I have like one of the best starts on TikTok. Okay, this race does not show that because, like I said, I'm into this new system, and shout out Coach Batman. We've been doing a little bit more of longer stuff this whole preseason. Literally the last 2 years, I've mainly just been doing short distance stuff. Like I didn't do anything over 300 meters, and that's literally all. Damn near all we've been doing is over 300 meters. Bro ran through the line with full effort. Cap. Like y'all just saw right here. Does this look like running through the line with full effort? I didn't even pump my arms, and I still had 2 more steps. People saying this is crazy track beef. Honestly, this is somewhat track beef because at this point he went out of his way to go find my race and post it and make all this commotion. And I was trying to keep it low key because I have this full brand. I just dropped my speed sock, so of course I'm not trying to tell the world that I just ran 7-1, you know. And after I ran 7-1, even though I didn't go all out, I was still disappointed and in my own head about literally all the work I've been putting in. Imagine like really just being very disciplined, putting in the hours, putting in the work, putting in the overtime, and not being able to jog at 6'9". And then, like I said, I wasn't even jogging, but like not being able to just casually run 6'9" kind of hurt a little bit because I felt like I was doing great training and I felt like I was really prepared for this meet. But I know this season I'm gonna PR, so this I'm not stressing about none of this. So then he made this post.
Went on a podcast last week and said this about me.
Well, Aaron Brown is he's not that good of a track athlete, and he's still in college, so of course you're gonna.
Okay, so how this even got brought up into the podcast? They asked me. They brought up Aaron Brown. I did not bring up Aaron Brown. The podcast, Big Bets Only, brought up Aaron Brown. And, you know, since I'm on their podcast, I just responded to what they said. And what they said was Aaron said that he made more money from posting content than he's made from track. And I'm just like, well, duh. Like, you're still in college. And you're still running track in college. You're not making money in college yet. I mean, you're not making money from track yet, of course, because you're still in college and you're not that good to be getting paid for track. I didn't literally bring up Aaron Brown to try to shit on him. I was just pointing out that, yeah, you're going to be making more money from content than track if you're still, you know, in college. So
you're going to make more money from content than you made from track.
This is what he did at his meet today.
Okay. And as for those seat times, I did not tell my coach to put those seat times. He put those seat times. Those weren't my PRs. But I know I can run both of those times. You know what I'm saying? Like I can run 6.68 and I can
went
run
on a
48.3. And I just realized I ran 54.06. So that is a horrible 400 time, but I thought it was like 54 high. I don't even know why. I just like in my head. So it's almost at a 53. As you see, I commented loading because like this isn't me. Like this isn't my full potential. This isn't like me going all out. So I'm just like, you can point out slow times, but if somebody's not really trying, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like people in the comments, bro, I'm faster than that. Like, let's compare PR to PR. Why are we comparing somebody's slowest times to your PR? That just doesn't make sense. And people in the comments just going crazy because they think they're doing something. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, just wait till next meet. Just wait till this season. Just wait. Like, I didn't do anything to really bring shine or light to this meet because it wasn't something that I knew I was going to be like, you know, PRing in because it's the first meet of the season. It's December. I'm preparing to be running 9.9 because the new Olympic standards, let's pull those up. No, this is not. So for men, I know it's 10 flat. I don't know. Yeah, no, these are swimming, bumping. But either way, I'm preparing for the 100 meter. I ain't like a December meet. I've already proved to everybody this year that I'm fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ran at Liberty and ran 6:88. I mean, that's not the fast, like, an insane time, but, like, it's not 7:1. So people know that I'm not this myth of, like, somebody lying online about their speed. This year, I ran 6:88. And the last time I ran, when my first meet out of college, just doing my own training, I ran 6:77. So I got that.
Man, shout out to that boy Jay
Let's see
Johnson.
what he says.
Yes, he blocked me, but bro,
This is when I had him blocked.
His way to talk about me on the podcast.
I did not go out of my way to talk about you, bro.
And then he went out there this week.
He's saying I'm going out of my way to talk about him, but he's probably made like multiple dozen TikToks on me, and is just trying to leech on me for clout or for whatever reasons. And as somebody that's, I guess, a voice of the track community, I think it's cool that he's a big fan of mine, but at the end of the day, it's like he's making a fool out of himself.
Yesterday or today, and at his big age, ran 54 in the 400 and 71 in the 60. But I'm not that good of a track athlete, and I never said I was. But I'm better than a lot of people. Look at bro seed times 6.
I would beat Aaron in the 4.
In the shit he
I truly believe if me and him lined up side by side, I am not losing to Aaron Brown. Like, look at him and then look at me.
Hey man, shout
look
out
at my physique. Look at the times that I've ran.
Johnson should settle this on a track against the Spider himself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't settling shit on no track with bro. Cause as a grown ass man, perfectly healthy, if you go out to a track meet in a 400 and run 54, you are a dangerous motherfucker. Like, you don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, nothing scares you. You ain't worried about nothing.
This is true. Nothing scares me, and I'm not worried about anything. So when I was lining up for that 400, I was in my head about that 7-1. I literally didn't warm up for the 4 because I was just like, Coach, put me in the 4. I don't run the 4. And if I do run the 4, I would probably beat Aaron's time and beat a lot of other people's time. And I don't even want to be seen as a 400 runner. So, Coach, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. But I honestly did not care about that 4. Like, I'm just going to come out and speak my truth because I feel like people are thinking that I actually tried in that 4, when in my head, I'm just like, I'm running this because my coach put me in this. I spent 2 years being my own coach, my own manager, booking my own meets, booking my own accommodations, getting my own meals and food for the meet, and doing my own thing. So when I got put in the 4, I'm just like, I don't want to do this. So I'm not going to go out here and act like and run a 48 or 49 or whatever and think people and then keep putting me in the 4. I'm not a 4 runner. I'm not trying to win in the 4. That's the thing. I would have probably either got first or second in the whole meet for the 4. And I didn't want that. I'll let my brother shine, right? My boy KK won the 400. I'd rather let him win than me come either first or second and do something that I'm not even wanting to do. Like, why would I do that? Like, I really didn't care. Like, I was out there so I didn't get fined.
You see what he is. He's a fraud, and he can just go about his day.
He said I'm a fraud.
This season, hopefully he build upon these times.
We'll see what a fraud looks like later this season.
Fuck it. It won't mean nothing to me. I'm at clap and cheer like the rest of y'all. But right now, I'm just going to say
clap
this
and
is
cheer.
off to a rocky goddamn start.
This TikTok was funny. This one did make me chuckle a little bit. Let's read some of these comments. Bro talking about breaking the world record. He got to break 50. I've already broke. Let's pull up. Actually, matter of fact, yeah, let's pull up my PRs. Let's pull up my PRs. Oh, nope. This is not. That's an email with World Athletics, not my World Athletics. Oops. Okay. So, I mean, I ran 50 point at Tennessee, 34.3 in the 3. Let me actually go to my mile split because this is college times, and I'll make a longer video about some of my college times because those are very off as well. So, as you can see, I've ran 48.8 before. I've broke 50. I've split 47.5. If you do a little bit of research, you'll see, you know, I was NC #1 and US #5 in the 100. Like, I don't know where, like, how am I a fraud when all these things are online? You can go and find these things. Like, how can I be a fraud? That's the thing about track. It is so hard to be a fraud because your times don't lie. The times are online, right? And I know I ran a 54 this meet, but let's watch the race because he posted the race as well. And this guy said he fell off like crazy because I saw him in a high school split 46, which I was 47. Bro running 8 seconds slower now. Let's see what's... They said they don't know what happened. They don't know what happened. Y'all will see later. Like, this is the first meet and people are like, wow, he fell off. Like, this is the first meet of this season. Literally last season, people were gassing me up. And, like, I wasn't even... Honestly, I was more focusing on tech than I was track. Let's see.
When he tried to defend his 50 for a second.
And then he's made a video about him blocking me. Yada, yada. Now, let's watch this. Oh, no, this is the 60 meter again. Where's that 400 race? It's funny, I don't even gotta pull it up. Like, he's posting it to where I don't even... And as you see, like, his videos is 8K, 3K, 9K, 4K, 1K, 5K. He posted a video about me, 132K. Like, I'm saving bro's account. Like, I'm the lifeline of his account. Which is funny to me. Because I didn't even do any... I didn't tell him to post me. I haven't talked to him in months. So, I'm glad he's keeping up. It's funny because my 54 says... actions performed in this video should be supervised by professionals. Do not attempt to run a 54. If you run track, do not run a 54 because people will come for you. Okay, so, you know, I got out like kind of smooth here. You know, I was like, let's see how I'm feeling. You know, I didn't warm up, so I was just like, let me just get out, get prepared, get ready for the. Like, I'm like in this meet, I'm thinking about the next meet. Because I'm just like, okay, let me just get out smoothly. And then here I was kind of fed up. Honestly, I was just fed up because I'm like, why am I already kind of tired? And I think it's because I didn't get my heart rate up because I didn't warm up at all. And my boy KK out there in front. You've seen him in my training vlogs, me and him. See me train with bro. And here's where I was just like, all right, I'm done. Like, I literally, I could have easily kicked it right. Like, in my head, I was like, should I kick or should I just stay here? And I was like, let me just stay here. As long as KK up there, he's putting on for the squad, for the Falcons, I'm good. I'm chilling. And they kept going faster and faster, and I stayed around the same pace. Because I was just like, why would I kick even more? I know I'm going to lose. Like, I'm not going to give this any more than I need to. And then I'm swinging side to side here. A little bit fed up because I'm, like, more tired than I wanted to be, honestly. And then I basically walked by the line. Like, my arms are dropped, and... My legs aren't even coming up, and then I walked up. You know. So, that's the 54. These are my reactions to that. You know, I hope this gave y'all a little bit more context on the race and why I ran those times. But stay tuned for the next meet. Next meet is January 8th, and then we got the HBCU Showdown in New York the week after that. And I really plan to show out these meets. So, no excuses this time. Excuses are up. It's no longer December. It's 2023. New year, new speed. Thanks for watching. And Aaron Brown, I can't wait to see you run this season because I really hope you run fast because all this content you pushing, like, bro, I really hope you run fast because I hope this content pays off and you can actually run fast and seek the benefits of all this content you pushing, brother. So I love over here. And Speed Stock's still out, jjjbrand.com. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do more videos like this, so subscribe for more. And peace out, y'all.